Hello and welcome to Bongo World Series. This is season 3 of this fantastic event, round 1. We start the journey in Road America, a fast and flowing track, and there'll be 7 other circuits that will participate in as part of this series as well. Obviously, you can be the winner. You can be the winner of the championship, so it's important you get your good racing. There'll be no holds barred in this commentary and this stream. You'll see practice, quali, and the race. The race is 20-minute sprints, and I believe they are meant to refuel, and the weather is meant to be quite calm and clear. If you are watching, please feel free to shout out in the chat. I'll give you a call out, and if you don't mind, like and subscribe. I don't do it for the numbers. It's just nice for myself personally, that's all. So I know I'm making a reach out there. If anybody can hear the sound, I've got any feedback on the sound, again, let me know. It's quite hard to get the sound levels correct, especially as I've got them coming through my headset as well. So obviously that I've got to consider the sound coming in the headset as well as what's going out on the stream. So hopefully, good to go. So at the moment, I think there's about 12 people on track, or 12 people joining the session. The numbers are going up. You will have a leaderboard on the screen, as well as a track map, and also scrolling leaderboard at the bottom, just to give you a feel of what's going on. Obviously, I'll do the camera work. Still new to this in iRacing, so I'm not going to say I'm going to get it perfect, but I'll have a damn good go at it. I've got a few other shortcuts set up as well for changing the cameras on the replay side of things, but again, I'm not necessarily good on that, so let's see where it takes me when I go into the replay widget in relation to that. I believe it will only allow me to do replays once things have started going anyway, so if I can show you incidents, I will then. If I miss them, my apologies. I will get there eventually, so just bear with me. Hopefully the stream does look clear. I did a quick sound check, it did appear to be okay. Hi Tony. Tony seems to be my wingman when I'm streaming, so it's nice to see a familiar name on there again. So just have a quick look about who's on the track at the moment, or who's available. So we've got McLaren, Davey Smith. A couple of these drivers have never driven with before. I'm not going to give you much about them. As the season goes on, I'll hopefully start giving you feedback in relation to the driver, the type of driver they are, where they probably rank in relation to performance and speed, and hopefully get to the point where I can start giving you an idea on where they're going to finish in relation to each of the races. Ironically, the last one I streamed, the Nords, I nailed it. In a funny sort of way, but I still nailed it. So it was quite an interesting outcome in that one. It was a crash on the last straight, and I called out the third person place to win it. Default as a result of the 2 going off track. So yeah, I'll take that. We also have Erith McAvoy, one of the new racers with us. I believe he's from South Wales, and not seen him race before, so don't know much about him. As you can see, he's in the Aston Martin, also known as the lawnmower. I'm sure as he gets to grips with the track and the car, things will improve there. We also have Owen Murphy. Quite a fast guy. He's in the Corvette. It's a different car this time. It's nothing knows the Corvette. And you can see there, that's like the Mercedes of Mark Cooley in front of him. Just taking a quick fag break. Mark Ponton, very fast driver in the Lamborghini. The way this car goes around the track and the way it's driven by Mark, absolutely phenomenal. Very, very quick driver. Wouldn't surprise me if he starts towards the back and still manages to lead, although 20 minutes is a bit of an ask. Difficult car to drive, the Lambo. I find it very, very twitchy. I suppose it's like everything else once you get used to it. It's quite easy to drive. We've got Ryan McFarlane. I've driven with Gary previously in the previous racing club. Gary did come on occasion and race with us, so not unfamiliar with Gary. He's also in the Corvette. then good old Robin, Mr. Bongo himself, Robin Tate. He's in the Mercedes. Races daily, streams daily. If you want to watch his races, jump along to Discord to find out the streams, and then watch his races during the day. Very, very exciting. Those who watch the likes of Ollie and Dave Camp, he's another one of them. He's growing in numbers, and I think it's good if you start watching him to get his numbers up. His heart's in the right place. He does a lot for the community as well, and a very funny guy all around, and a nice guy as well, to be fair. That's Robin. Jerry Armstrong, another part of the group. I think he's one of the administrators, and he's in the Ferrari. Jerry usually ponders around track with me. I think we're both of us still on the speed. We tend to be racing each other quite a lot, so I don't tend to race at the front, so you can work that one out yourself. Chef Brick, I don't know his name, all I know him is Chef Brick. Quite an interesting name, based in the UK, and he tends to drive the BMW, although I'm sure I've seen him in the Mustang before today in a previous race, but could have that wrong. Against, I think he's slightly quicker than me, but depending on the track, he's actually quick on some tracks than he is on others. So I'll be interested to see how he is on this track. This is one of them tracks I actually didn't have, and I've downloaded it, so I've actually never done it before. So in some respects I'm grateful I'm not racing, due to be back. And then we've got the next one, Barry Mohammedidris. Mohammedidris. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. So he's from Holland, and he's in the Ferrari. Never raced with Barry before. Hopefully he's got no relationship to Barry R, and stays out of them, keeps on track. See how Barry races as well. And then with Rick, race with Rick with Bongo. Usually races the McLaren actually. He's in a nice shiny Ferrari this week, this series. You do have to pick a car and then stick to it. So just because you've got the GOAT on one track doesn't mean you're going to get the GOAT on another track. So Rick's usually high up the field, again depending on the track. There's a couple of tracks I've seen him not do too well on, but ultimately he's usually around, you know, the front end of the track. Mr. Mark Cooley, no Mark Cooley, probably the longest out of everyone here. He come along to my racing club when I was running it, joined. He was actually new to sim racing, I think he's fair to say. He's learned a hell of a lot in a short space of time, and he's very quick. He does a lot of the endurance races with Bongo, and consequently what that means is he's a very stable driver, and if you ever watch him during the endurance races, Mark will pop up, and he drives all sorts of hours as well. But as he works shifts, I don't suppose the hours really matter. And then we've got Chef. Don't know who Chef is. He's from the United Kingdom, according to his iRacing bio, and he's in the Porsche. So Porsche's another funny car. I've never really been a Porsche fan. In LMU recently, I've been riding quite I just found it a bit loose at the front because it's light. But as you learn more about it, it's actually quite a quick car. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes in this race and this series. And then the last one is Daniel Mathias. I think Daniel's raced before as well, and I think he's quite a quick racer. He's also in the Ferrari. So a couple of Ferraris, a couple of Mercedes, a couple of Corvettes, single Lambo, and an Aston. So a mixture of cars, to be fair. Should be interesting to see where they come out in the washing. So I say, practice at the moment. Practice is 25 minutes, just to give everyone a chance to learn the track. Obviously you get to hear my dulcet tones, believe it or not I've already been going for 10 minutes. I do have a nice refreshing drink with me. It's alcohol, I do not drink alcohol. So if you hear me slurp, it's not a nice cold beer. So yeah, it's just a boring, it's actually really nice. It tastes like fizzy sherbet. It's Dr. Pepper, cherry crush, sugar free. It's like drinking sherbet. It's really nice actually. Very refreshing. I think at the moment that's all the races we've got on track. We've got join the server. There are usually a couple of others. As of yet, they haven't joined, but that doesn't mean they won't. They might just be missing practice out. I can change the cameras, so if we want different camera angles, for example, and go to the chopper. Chopper's really good when you're on a straight, you're watching cars up and down, and getting to see them pass. You can do free format camera. It's just a bit of a pain. So it's quite a good camera angle, this. I could also obviously go to the cockpit, which puts you right inside the driver's perspective. You get obviously get the sound effects of the car as well, and how the situation inside the car. As you can tell, we're on Ferrari here. A lot of these cars you can tell from the engine noise. Whizzing up inside, just got a bit loose there. Inside the rear view. That was the quite a long straight this one. See that because I'm actually capturing the screen. So we've got race labs on the stream, completely different to what I see on the screen. Now see things a little bit clearer, so the track and so on. How accurate it is, we'll see. Because last time it was something very accurate. So this is the corner, you've got to ease off on them, put the power down towards the end of it. Got a bit of a kick. Tight apex, let the car drift to the left, down to the right hand side, self repair to the right hander, and that takes you onto the final straight. Make sure you don't move too far on the track. Pits on the right there, where you need to pit stop. On the right, as I said, very well pit stops in these races. Starts on the right. Racer. Let's go. What are you guys? Everything back on. Again, you can tell this is an Aston without actually looking, just purely by the noise. Same place where before, then power down on the way to the corner. Same settings before. What lap times you're looking at? So Daniel, let's say, was quick. He's done a 2:05. Meredith's 2:06. So you get to see just how quick it could be the car, might be used to the track. The way he's taking some of the corners, I think it might be a bit used to the track. The car looks like a slight bit loose as well. Could have cold tyres though, so that'd be nice there. And the anchors on, drifted to the left ever so slightly, and that was nicely taken. And then get the hammer down for the final straight. So it's on board with an Aston Martin. Let's go on board with a Mercedes. And let's go with Mr. Cooley. Oh, we would do, but he's in the pits. Robin's out on track, so Mr. Bongo himself. Hard corner that. Usually get lots of incidents. Can take it very wide. This is a tricky section, getting it right so you don't go off track on the right hand side. It's difficult right hander coming up. state the car is. There's just no movement from the car whatsoever. Actually, a very good setup. Robin's a good driver anyway in the game, so just tend to help. Robin's fastest lap is 2:57. My benefit, let's see if I can do it for my benefit. I might be able to put on delta bar just to get an indication of what's going on. Now adding a delta bar. I don't know how that drive is doing. The delta bar might be working for those who are about to find out because I'm not delta bar on. So yeah. Just looking into the things, so not much to start. Thank you for that bit. I've been waiting. Good man, that. Good man. Moving it up a little bit. And delta bar on the so that's good enough. It's got a bit dull. Robin, let's go on board with one of the Corvettes. Let's go on board with Robin. Put his tyres up, he's walking out bits behind Robin. So he gets tyres warm. Engine sounds like a bucket of wasps. Angry wasps. Which don't stay actually. Even cold tyres with no drifting at all there. Oh, I spoke too soon. Going to hit the wall though, and no one's going to hit him, so he might get away with that. Might have square wheels. If that was LMU, you get the vibration from the wheel. Don't quite get the same vibration. Warmed a little bit of his tyres up. Not all of them. Change the camera angles during the race, just while we're on board at the moment, and in practice laps, get to sit on board and see what it's like from their viewpoint. There then, nice to take it out. Last lap coming up now, so let's see his fastest lap's 2:03.6. So at the moment it's between Daniel and a second between Lambo. Wilson told us that Roman Lambo engine. And he's probably an Audi engine actually. Mark's the 2053. Nice. Okay, we're waiting for quali to start now. Let's give that a second while we wait for it to switch over. And then see where we go. So I think Daniel's going to be, Daniel and Owen are going to be the quickest here. Although we do have Robin out. So let's go on board with Robin. This first lap doesn't indicate where they are. I'm going to get to see more from these treatments. Do outside view on this one. So we get to see what's going on rather than through the cockpit. So the first lap's a throwaway lap, and then you get two really quick laps in. And usually it's a little bit after that your tyres come in, so it's a shame you don't tend to get your fastest lap in. You tend to find in the race you do your fastest lap. We shall see. Some of these guys are really quick anyway. The outlap's all about getting your tyres up to spec. Corners, maximum grip, get the braking well. So even though it's an outlap, you still see guys pushing because they want the tyres to work. One thing you don't want to do though is push too much and get your tyres dirty. Thank you, that. Perfect timing, Robin. It's almost like commentator curse, that, isn't it? I was going to say that before he went off. So we're going to get nothing much on lap one. It's lap two we really want to concentrate on. He's coming to start his first flying lap now. Let's see where this takes us. Robin was running 204s before. So I think that's really where he's going to be going. He's going to be looking for the 204s. Sure he'll do it on his first lap out. Certainly what he's capable of. He does need to stay off the grass. One off track, and that's your lap ruin. Very easy to start at the back. Not all drives will win out either. Chef's not gone out. Fives hasn't gone out. Jerry hasn't gone out. And Gary McFarlane's not gone out. All the other drivers are on track by the looks of it. So when you're qualifying in iRacing, you don't see the other cars. So you tend to qualify silently is probably the best way to describe it. So you don't collide with anybody else. Obviously when you're spectating, but it doesn't mean they're on track. If anyone's ever used Crew Chief, you'll hear it say car on the left, car on the right when there's nothing there. So it's aware of where the other cars are virtually. Obviously, as a spectator, but I do run it on the server. Very useful. It's coming around the final bend. What's his lap time going to be? We've seen it. Owen do a 2:04.4. Crossing the line. Now, he's done a 2:08. Rick's done a 2:07. So let's pick Cooley. Has he got a lap in yet? No, he's not. Daniel's done a 2:04.8. So it looks like until the tyres are up, they're still a second off what they were doing early. So that premise, Cooley's going to be running a 2:06 perhaps. I would expect Robin to go a little bit quicker. And Eris on the minute. Barry Mohammed Idris has done a 2:05.3. I don't know if it's Mohammed Idris or Mohammed Idris. So Barry, my apologies if I got it wrong. Or I completely got it wrong. Totally. Not even that. So we've also had Chef who's done a 2:05.4. Davey who's done a 2:05.7. Owen, I think, I don't know if Owen's still out on track. Daniel's pitted, so that's his qualifying over. So we'll get another lap in now. 4 minutes left of qualifying. He's moving up to the last sector, that corner, and then just lead him onto the start-finish straight. Interesting to see what he's going. I think I said a 2:06 for his first lap. It's consistent with everyone else. We'll see. What did Cooley do? 2:05.885. Weren't far off, to be fair. Okay, let's. Erith's done a 2:07.2. Rick's done a 2:07. Jerry hasn't gone out. Gary's just gone out, so let's jump on board with Gary. So this is his first lap, looking at the speed. No idea what. So Jerry's done a 2:07.5, so all drivers, with the exception of Gary, a lap time in. So let's see where Gary ends up. So the spread is Owen's done a 2:03.8, he did a 2:03.6 before, so he's around about the same area. And it looks like 2:07s. That's where we're at for the tail end. As I said, it's a 20-minute sprint, so it's going to be a go and dash. I'm not 100% certain if there's pit stops. I do believe there's only a 50% tank fill up in there, forcing everyone to do a pit stop. may well see a bit of tactics coming in. Did he pit, if there is pits, did he pit late? Pit early? Did he wait till the middle of the race? We'll wait and see. On track, he still won't put the fuel in. So Gary's coming up to the last sector now. Chef Brick's a little bit quicker, and he's put Robin now into 10th place. So Chef Brick's 207 flat. So where's Gary going to end up here? He's going to get another lap in. So Gary's done a 2:05.9, so that's put him in 8th position. So can he go quicker? No, he's decided to back out. So that is quali over. So they've all qualified. They've all put a time on the table. So this is really, really good stuff. So pole position is going to be Owen. And it's all going to start from there. Wait for the starting grid. There you go, cars are being formed. Engine nicely there. Oops, let's try and find a decent camera angle. That's not really good, is it? Let's hide, shall we? It's a funny angle. I wanted a camera angle from the front. I could do it from the rear wing. Can I do the pace car? Interesting. There you go. That's one way of doing it. So you can see the grid's formed. There's still a car missing, I think. Gary and O'Cooley's joined the grid now, and we're still waiting for Gary McFarlane to join the grid. So there's a gap on the right hand side before the BMW, I think, looking at that. So he's got 1 minute to get himself onto the grid. Someone's really using the fuel. He's still not on the grid as Gary. Can't have long left actually. And he's now on the grid. So we're good to go. The pace car will start moving. As if by magic, off it goes. There we go. Ready for the start. Hopefully a clean start. Everyone gets away without incident. Don't see any mass pile-ups. Nice Mustang leading the group there. Goodbye. Pace car will pull in. And it's ready to go. Go. The race has started.
Green, green, green.
Start there, but it doesn't mean that's where you end up. Brakes will still be cold, tyres will still be cold. It's not hard way in the corner. At the moment, it looks like everybody's made it through. Lambo's struggling. The traction now. The BMW and the Ferrari are still fighting. The tyres are still cold. Lambo's dropped back a few places. Thanks, Tony. See Robbins trying to get the pair of them there, swaying his nose around. This is going to take us. This is where I think we'll see some action quite early on. Go Robbins quick. And then we can see that the Corvette of Gary has gone off track. The BMW may get on the outside into the corner, into the inside edge. Inside. I think Robbins going to have the morning down here. Looks like Lambo's going to get it as well. Robbins should have break. He's on the inside line of the corner. Yeah, so the Corvette dropped 2 places by going off the track there. Just not giving up. Barry. He's a bit interesting here. Barry's being chased down by McLaren of Davey. McLaren taking a wide line from there around the apex. So Ferrari gets a good run, but he's not losing. You see Cooley in the Porsche behind. Cooley and Chef. Cars coming down, Ferrari and so on. So Porsche is trying to gain on Cooley there. Let's jump back a couple of cars. Let's go to Chef. He's interested in passing Cooley here. Oh! That's McLaren gone off. That's the McLaren of Davey. Davey's gone off. It looks like he's over-rotated into the wall. Has he got back on without problems? Come back to Davey. He has. Luckily his car doesn't look overly damaged, but I hope he's not bent his wheel, because that's a nightmare once you bend your wheel. He does seem to be okay. The car does seem to be steering well. I think he may have got away with that one. There, he's waiting for the opportunity. He's going to get a good run on the straights. Cooley will be defensive, though he'll stay on the inside line. Third on the outside. You can see there, Porsche just come out of the corner a bit quicker. He's going to get into the straight here. He's going over toe. Comes inside, but I don't think he's got it. See, he's quite close on the straight. Toe, you can see he's gaining. Is it enough? Is it enough? No. Just run out the track. So that Mercedes just got a lot of run. There's another battle towards the back. We'll be on that in a second. Like the McLaren is okay, so to speed that Mark stop, was damaged. He got past quite easily. Chef's still behind Cooley. Close though. I'm going to jump back to that. That is really, really close. It's the closest battle on track at the moment. He just doesn't seem to be getting any closer than that. Cooley's made a mistake. Looks like he's broke too late and had to overbrake into the corner, but it also looks like he's forced the Porsche to brake as well. I think he got away with that one a little bit purely. So he's gaining on him in the straights. Just got too much braking. Good exit there. Much better this time. Third full away now. He's just not got anything. He's just appeared to be any toe at all. Trying his best, but he can't do anything. This is going to be down to a mistake. Keep an eye on the front because Owen is just keeping Daniel at bay at the moment. Both 204s. Daniel is on a mission though. Looks like Chef's got a good run here now. He's going to get anything on the inside. He's going for the wide corner. The inside comes up. Works to the corner. They are gaining on Barry in front. Yeah, Barry must have made a mistake. It's the lap times. He's doing 206s. Barry was doing 204. Barry was doing a mistake. That close before. I'm going to jump back a little bit. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Because there's a bit of a battle going on further back where there's 3 cars coming together. See the BMW has managed to pass the Lambo. Chef makes game in place. Mark. Less than a Clarence to the BMW. Mark Chef's still not catching it. It's very close. Very, very close. I'll keep an eye on that. It doesn't seem to have the front. The exit to the corners, Cooley just seems to have a better exit. I think the Lambo's going to get the BMW here. And Owens to 3.7. So they are absolutely rocketing. 3 seconds faster than these guys at the moment. Cooley's into the low 205s. So he's definitely keeping Chef at bay. Chef's still with him, but the pressure is putting some bad times in there. Owen might have made a bit of a mistake. I'm going to see the Lambo pass here. Status quo at the moment, and there goes the BMW going wide, and that gives the Lambo the inside, and he's going to make the pass. He's now going to come down and Davey in the McLaren. Chef going to come back, not too certain of the time there. So I'm going to go forward a touch, 2 cars. Davey's actually gaining on Rick here. Chef, a little bit of a bigger gap now. It's not much, but bigger than it was. Even though he spun out before Davey, he's made it back into the Cooley's going to succumb here. This is getting really, really close. He made some cracking gains in that last sector then. Did Chef. Pushing now Cooley. Car's starting to drift wide a little bit. See behind as well. Davey's on Rick's tail. We've got 10 minutes to go. So this is round 1 of an 8-round event, season 3. He's under pressure now. The car which Rick enjoys driving himself. He's behind. We've got all the panels straight stand. He's very quick behind though, he's coming up on him. Cooley's keeping Chef at bay here. Chef tries the wide angle. Cooley just goes out there really tidy. Let's jump back a couple of cars. It's very close there though. Very close. Rick's holding off. Davey at this moment in time. Davey's looking quick though. He's jump back. Another close battle. So we've got two close battles. He's dropping the Lamborghini. And he's wanted overbroken then and gone wide. He's just managed to keep it on. And the McLaren's looking quick though. Looks a lot tidy around the corners. Battle. We've still got the Cooley Chef battle. This battle is moving inside. He's going to hit the pass stick. As indeed. Cooley, how's he doing? He's making it. He's making a stand still. Bush can't get the right pass. Jumped in the front. Let's see. Daniel's caught right up to Owen. And his lap time's down to a 2:03.5, which is a similar lap time to what he's doing in practice. So he said they'd get fast lap times out of the race. And it's turning out to be the case now. I'm keeping an eye on the other battles. It's really only Cooley and Chef at the moment on top of these two. Three behind them, the battling but aren't close enough. But it does look like the Lambo's starting to come back into play again. I can see. So I will keep my eye on that. The Porsche is right on the jacks here. Closer than this. And it looks like Rick's back with Davey again. So we're going to see Owenson come to the Ferrari. And there we go, there's been a change. Cooley made a mistake. Sorry I missed that, saw it come in. I didn't realise Cooley would go wide. So that mistake of Cooley going wide on the braking has just allowed Chef to pass him. So Chef going to run away now. Someone's going to back. I said he was pushing. Jump back to the front again. It's definitely heating up at the front. Yeah, the Porsche's pulling away now. So he's either got dirty tyres on his way to come back, or the Porsche just abiding its time. So this is the significant battle. This is for the race. This is the leader. So we've got Owen and we've got Daniel. Owen's done a 2:03.7. Daniel's done a 2:03.5. Yeah, these Cooley's just starting to lose ground a little bit. Although Mercedes at the braking does seem to be really good. As soon as we come out the corners, the Porsche is pulling away again. Mark is catching Rick, so I'll be jumping to that in a second. Probably this is looking very close. There you go. that one. Back to the front. Commentator's curse. That going off there from Rick has actually broken the field up now, because Cooley's losing time on Chef. Cooley's problem is now is Davey catching behind the gap. We're only talking 4 minutes left, so this is where the battle is for first place. Owen Murphy and Dan Mathias. I will say it's been a very clean race. I don't think I've seen an incident, apart from a couple of cars spinning off themselves. I don't think I've seen any metal on metal. Big round of applause to everyone on track. Robin's got problems, he's right at the back. He's, obviously there's no pit stops, so I've got that bit wrong. But I think Robin must have gone off as well. What I'll do after the race, if I can, I'm not promising, I'll see if I can go to the incidents and play the incidents back as part of the stream. It won't take 2 minutes, but I'll get to see where all the incidents were then, at least. Just bear with me with that a little bit. Robin has caught up to Jerry in the background. Jerry's under pressure from Robin. He's too long. Great racing. White flag. Prize won the last lap. I'm sure I saw a white flag being waved there. So this is the last lap. Is Daniel going to make it? Cooley is back on the back end of Chef. Is he going to make it? Davey is on the back end of Mark. So Marks must have made a mistake. Oh no, that means Davey's been passed. Davey's made a mistake. There's been a couple of late mistakes going on here. He's going to get him on the braking. He's got him on the braking, but he's gone wide. No, he slipped. That might have cost him the race, that. There's the Lambo, the McLaren. Inside. You can see Mark let him go there, put his brakes on early. Don't fight in that one. Whoa! Oh, he nearly met his friend then, Barry. He survived it. Let's go back to the front of the race to Owen. As Owen comes up to the last sector. Now. I don't know if the Ferrari pushed its tyres too much just towards the end. When he had that a bit of a jink in the corner, the hairpin. It seemed to be where he lost the ground. Like our winner for race 1, season 3, Road America, is going to be Owen Murphy. Well, Owen. Followed closely by Daniel, and then Barry, and Chef and Cooley, Mark Ponton. Davey Smith. Chef Brick. Rick Wilkinson, sorry. Erith. Jerry. Robin. And we have Robin. And at the back, we have Gary McFarlane. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the race. I shall see if I can get the incidents on. I've never done this before, so I might not be able to. Let's see what we can get. Right, so as I said, I don't know. Playback. Can I do incidents? No, it's not letting me do that. Oh, there we go. No, it's not going to let me do it. No, don't know how to do that one. I'll work that one out. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't done already, like and please subscribe. I say I don't do this for the views, I do it for the fun. But it's still nice to see people are watching, and any feedback you have for the future, please feel free to drop me a line and let me go where you go from that. So thanks very much, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.